What is going on, guys? This is your man KleverThumbs, and I'm bringing you another Division 2 build video. Now this is actually going to be the build for that tank hazard armor regen, the gameplay that I did put out for my most recent upload. This does have 60k armor regen. You could probably get up to 80k armor regen depending on you. Has 88 bleed resistance and 96% burn resistance. That sounds nice. Definitely going to stay tuned. Hit that like button. If you guys are new to this channel, subscribe as well, and turn on that notification bell. That way you guys know when I do stream, because when I'm streaming, this is when I'm pretty much trying out new stuff. So, definitely like what you hear, then stay tuned, because we're going to jump right into this build. So, this is a tank hazard armor regen build. Now, I'm not going to waste too much of your time, but let's get right into it. Now, for the specializations, I am running the firewall, and that is pretty much for the medkit. I'm not gonna lie, the medkit is pretty good. It's a really good self medkit. It's probably the best medkit out of all the specializations, but every specialization does have its perks. So if you guys choose to go a different route, that is perfectly fine as well. You could go demolitionist. I think that gives you 20% burn resistance if I'm not mistaken. It's all up to you, you know what I mean? But this is my route, and I'm going to show you why. Now let's jump right into the weapons. As you guys did see, I was running the Pestilence, and I am running the Emmeline's Guard. But let's get a quick overview on this build. 3-piece Gila, 2-piece Golan, and a 1-piece Yaw. That is how I have this set up. This is 6 blues, and no reds, no yellows. So this is all tanky. 1.9 million armor. But like I said, the Pestilence is what picks up my lack of damage. Now I don't have 0 reds, like I said, so the Pestilence, if you guys aren't familiar with this, all you have to do is pretty much hit somebody with 50 bullets, and they will get dealt with 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. It ticks. It's like a bleed. It's an effect, and they can't get it off. It's just there for 10 seconds as long as you keep hitting them with it. So Pestilence, it's really good. I don't have a really good rolled one, but it's 12% LMG, 10% damage to targets out of cover, and 6% damage to armor. Now, while I'm shooting at you with this, getting all these stacks, and you're pretty much getting low on armor or health, you're gonna go run. You're gonna have to pop a medkit. By that time, I'm gonna come over and rush you with the Emmeline's Guard. If you guys aren't familiar with this, it has perfect preservation. Killing an enemy repairs 12% armor over 5 seconds. Headshot kills improve the repair by an additional 12%. So additionally, you can get up to 24% armor repair if you get a headshot kill. But that is my little combo pack that I use. For the sidearm, you can use whatever you want. I don't really carry sidearms on me, so I mean, you guys could use a fire starter if you really want to. If someone has 100 hazard, you could shoot them with this 50% burn resistance. You know, if some, you know, just for whatever. You guys can run whatever. I don't really care what I have back here. The back of boomstick doesn't hurt with Optimus. But let's get right into the build. 3-piece Gila. We're gonna start off with the mask like usual. Now, 3-piece Gila gives you 5% total armor, 10% health, and 1% armor regen. So if you guys can see, I am using these pieces to utilize to get my armor regen. So for the core attributes, 170k armor, 8.8 hazard protection, 4100 armor regen, and 9.3 bleed resistance. Now for the chest piece, which is the second piece of the Gila, I have 170k armor, max armor regeneration, 9.4 hazard protection, and 9.8 burn resistance. So you guys can put whatever mods you want right here to make it 100 hazard. I chose to put 1 bleed in the mask and 2 burn. This is one of the burns right here, which is on the chest piece, and the talents that I did choose to run are unbreakable. Now this came like that, so I did get to choose my chest piece talent. I could always switch it to something else if I want to, like efficient maybe. I'm not sure. I try not to run efficient. 5 medkits. If I die at 5 medkits, that's alright. You know what I mean?
Incoming backup request.
It's really good to use though. Efficient is OP. Don't get me wrong. I like Unbreakable though. But let's move on to the holster, which is the first piece of the golem, which gives you 10% status effect and 1% armor regeneration. So I already have 2% armor regeneration, and I have 165k armor on the core attribute with max armor regeneration and max hazard protection. So if you guys haven't paid attention yet, I am stacking into armor regen and hazard protection, as well as for my core attribute, max armor if I can. That is the whole key to this build. Let's move on to the knee pads. So the knee pads, I do have the one piece yaw, which gives me 10% hazard protection, which is the whole point of this build. Now if I could make this better, I would put max armor on here, 17.7 repair skills. I don't think I need that, but if I could put something else there, armor regen wouldn't hurt at all. You know what I mean? And 10% hazard protection. But for the second piece of the golem, I do have max for the core attribute, 170k armor and 3700 armor regen with 10% hazard protection. So I do have 2% armor right now. Sorry, I have 2% armor regeneration so far, plus all the armor regen that I already have, that I've showed you so far. And moving on to the last piece, which is the Gill Inventory System backpack, which does have max armor, 9.1 hazard protection, max armor regeneration as well, and 9.1 burn resistance. So this is where I have my second burn resistant mod. And for the talent, I am running Companion. You guys can run whatever you want. Companion doesn't hurt my Pestilence at all. It's actually making it better, and with that little bit of damage that I have, it's actually gonna help my damage go up with the Pesty, even though I have 0 reds. But it's better than nothing, so you guys can run whatever you want. Companion is what I chose to go to. Now for the skills, you do want to run Jammer because you don't want nobody using skills against you, right? So you're gonna want to jam them and stop them from using their skills, and you better hope they don't have 100% jammer or pulse resistance because then this pretty much won't work. But you already have your build invested into hazard protection, so this is just a precaution. This is to make sure nobody's even trying to use status effect on you. So for the drone, it's just a regular fixer drone, 12,200 HP for the PvP healing. Nothing special. You guys can run defender drone if you want to. We'll move on to the stats. Now this is where all the goodies are at. I have 1.9 million armor. The armor regeneration is 60,000 armor regen. The reason why I said that you can get up to 80k armor regen is because you can take off that hazard protection y'all knee pads, and if you guys don't mind catching on fire for 1 second or bleed for 2 seconds, because I already catch on bleed for like a half a second, so I'm just going to tell you about 2 seconds. Then you guys can probably take off the yaw and put on the Emmeline's guard and roll armor on it, and you will get up to 81k armor regen. But I love the hazard protection with the tankiness. So this is pretty much the build. I have 77.3 hazard protection, 86.6 bleed resistance, and 96.2 burn resistance. Now for my Dark Zone PvP troll build video, I did take off the versatile. I've been running galvanized. I've seen a lot of people running galvanized. Foam launcher, banshee pulse, those things are starting to come out now. Whenever I do catch on foam, I do have 77.3 in snare resistance, and by the time that dude puts me on foam, takes off his foam launcher and swaps to his weapon, I'm already running like towards him or away from him, whatever the case may be. The point is, the foam doesn't last really long at all. I've seen people go like, what, he's not even catching on foam, but I am catching on foam. I'm not even holding square to break from foam. That's how much hazard and snare resistance I have. So it's really good to have at least 77.3. It's not bad. You can put whatever mods you want to tweak it out accordingly to whoever's running what type of status on the other opposing team. But this is just a template. Just wanted to show you guys what I was running in the Dark Zone. This is my most recent build, and I do have a solo manhunt gameplay that I do want to show you guys. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely stick around. Thank you guys so much, like I said, for all the support. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys on the next one. So this is your man KleverThumbs, and I'm signing out.
15 seconds and we're outbound.
What up, guys?
Rogue seeker mine detected. Rogue seeker mine detected. Rogue assault turret detected.
Yeah, I'm rogue. Give me
Extraction
a
done.
second.
Helo is headed back. Serious trauma detected.
That is so stupid, bro. Dude, the Emmeline's guard with the armor regen, the drone repair, and fucking Emmeline's guard. I literally healed up in half a second. No, I see him.
Rogue fixer drone detected.
Yep,
Rogue hive
almost manhunt.
detected.
I'll clear it off. Give me 1 second. The hazard armor regen.
Rogue seeker mine detected.
I'm fighting good players too.
Rogue restore
That's
hive
really good damage.
detected.
Fucking making me retreat and shit. Oh my goodness, this guy hurts. This build is nice. One more kill, man. He's running away. No way. Come on, bro. I'm right here. I'm hitting some lag spikes. I caught on
Rogue
fire for a
fixer
half
drone
second.
detected.
You wanna play this game? Okay, let's play this game. I'm gonna use your shield against my testy. That's what I thought. I win. GG's, bro. GG's. Got another guy right here on me.
Rogue seeker hive detected.
Oh, that's a DPS guy.
Is that the DPS glitch? The one and only? Yeah.
Rogue hive detected.
Oh, I see that. Damn, this guy's just sitting still. Kinda hurt for me, huh?
Incoming autoplane. Cargo drop. Mixer drone detected.